Early on, we knew it was going to save us money. We didn't really understand how big the overall impact was going to be. Our budget dropped 12% right off the bat, and that's on a $1 million budget, so that's about $120,000 right off the bat. Our workman's comp claims went down by $45,000, so I mean, instantly we're at $150,000 a year, which is basically what our payment is. That was my overall goal, was to get to our payment price. We're there and now exceeding that, and trying to use more money into recycling and pushing other green type projects. The lid on the trash bin, people are using that. We're saving money because we don't have water waste. We pay by tonnage. You know, if our trash weighs 20 ton, that's how much we pay on. If it weighs 10 ton, that's what we pay on. So the drier it is, the better off we are, the more money we save. So, I mean, it just keeps piling up how much money we're saving because of this program.
It wasn't a real hard sell. We'll go back a few years here. Financial downturn was starting to happen. Our revenues were starting to decrease. Expenses were on the rise. And the talk was, after budget hearings, that we might eliminate our recycling program here. We had to think a little bit outside the box and take a look and see how we could drastically cut our costs to have our recycling program go forward here. And that's how we started into our automation. We had our recycling program, as I was saying, single stream recycling, start 2 years ago. It went very well, so at the time budget hearings came up 2 years ago, we decided we were going to do the rubbish because we saw the success of the recycling. There's 7 less people on our payroll now, and you have to figure they're between 65 and 70,000 with their benefits, pensions, so forth. If we multiply that times 7, we're somewhere in the neighborhood of $425,000 less per labor per year. The money that we saved actually was not money that could be expended for further developing services. It was money that was needed to provide core services due to the economic downturn. We're lower on our tax receipts. Our revenues have flatlined here. As our costs continue to increase, we were able to maintain the present services that we have here.
You look at our budget, what we've been able to do to save, the money there, work comp injuries have went way down. To me, that's the win. And I've got guys that used to be riding in the back of a Packer. Now they're sitting in a truck, That's the big wins. Basically, our budget from 2009-2010, I saved about $43,000 in the budget alone just by cutting temp help out, reducing vehicle costs and things like that. We used to every year put $40,000 aside for our new Packer. Well, we won't have that for 10 years, so there's a big savings there alone.
Beyond the financial impact, yes, there's been savings, no doubt. Let's look at previously, we had 3 individuals on a Packer, loading by hand. Injuries, a lot of injuries when they pick up the trash container and put it into the truck. And we had some grass pickup, and they slit the bags to put in and they'd cut themselves. And the way we're doing it now with the automated pickup, we do it with 1 person, and we have now had our injuries cut to 0 versus previously several a year. So right there we've saved money and time off the job. You can buy the 10-cent battery, you can buy the $2 battery and replace the 10-cent battery 15 times, and you're going to have more money in that cheaper brand. Well, right now, we feel that with the equipment that we have, it's working perfect. In fact, I haven't had 1 complaint about the pickup service yet. Now, you always get complaints about other things, but as far as the equipment and the serviceability, we've had 0 complaints out of this office.